Robert needs our help.
Roberto.
Robert sent us a DM and said,
Robbie.
Hey, Brown Bag. My name is Robert.
Rob.
And I think my parents need your guys' help.
Rob.
He said, I love my parents. I really do. But they have a spending problem.
Oh.
He said, at first I was cool with it because my parents are just living life. But when I tell you, every day at our house, there is either an Amazon or Macy's box delivered. It's getting out of hand at this point.
Okay, Robert.
I know I'm going to say, like,
Robert.
Amazon, like, I get it. But
Yeah, but
Macy's,
Macy's,
you online shopping?
All right.
Rich.
He said, for example, I leave to work early around 4 a.m. and there are already packages outside the door. Yeah. He said, the other day I got home and our driveway has this huge package taking up parking spots. My parents keep ordering stuff that they don't need, and low-key, they might be hoarders.
What are the signs of hoarding?
Hoarding?
Not throwing anything away.
Okay.
Finding use for everything. It's like, oh, this is old.
I could use this.
However, we can use this for that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you never know when this is
Like
going to come in
everyone
handy.
does that.
No.
No.
This is like bad.
I
No,
feel like I'm the opposite of hoarding. Like,
You
wanna
throw
get-
everything
wanna
to the
get rid
trash?
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part. Except clothes. I hoard clothes. Okay. So he said, but the issue I'm having is when I buy myself something like new shoes or new clothes, they always talk smack that I'm spending too much money. He said, I wonder where I get it from.
Yeah.
And they are blaming me, saying that I always leave my stuff everywhere and I leave a mess. Brown Bag, all the stuff is theirs from all the stuff they order. He said, how do I tell these fools to stop ordering stuff we don't need and they need some retail rehab? Help me out, Brown Bag.
Retail rehab is crazy.
It's pretty cool.
I would like to know what they hoard and how they do it.
What they have.
There's different
Yeah.
levels of like hoarding.
There's some hoards in this house.
There's some hoards in this house. There's some hoards. Because there's people that like hoard specific things, but there's people that hoard everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen those cars where it's like filled with like newspaper or something like that?
Yeah.
Trash.
Oh,
Those
that's
are-
so
Yeah, that's a
gross.
problem.
They're
though.
stacked to
Yeah,
the
that's
top.
extreme.
That's severe.
Yeah.
I DM'd
Yeah.
Robert, and he said that they have 5 air fryers for no reason.
What?
For no reason.
Well, maybe
5
for a
air
different
fryers.
room.
Or
I
maybe
get
they're
it.
5
resellers.
You only need one.
Or they throw a lot of parties.
You never know when you're going to need another
Let
one.
me see. Let me ask again. Oh, Robert said that his dad has them in the house and just doesn't use them.
Okay.
So they're still in the box?
So he still lives with his parents, though, right?
Yes,
That's what it
yes.
Can
sounds
you
like.
ask him how old he is?
Children at their house
Yeah.
because their kids don't leave.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The kids
And
are
maybe the
hoarding
biggest
house.
issue is that I guess you as the child
Yeah.
are understanding of it to a point, but then it gets to you that when you order something, they
For
get
sure,
at
they
you.
start talking
Yeah.
smack.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? They would have more room if they just had the kids move out. They would have more room.
Oh,
and,
another room.
Yeah, to
for
put
the
Hold on,
more
hold
storage.
on,
stuff in,
Robert,
to put
you're
more air
right.
fryers in.
Robert
You're
DM
right.
back. Robert sent a DM back saying that the garage and the back room that they have is full of stuff. And it's just unnecessary, and it's looking very hoarding in there.
Well, maybe it
Okay,
wouldn't be
who
full of
is
stuff
Robert
if
to
they
say
could
something?
Spread
They
it to
could
2
spread
rooms.
it out in
Yeah.
another room, maybe in Robert's room when he leaves.
That's bad. Why would you want another third room?
Is
full of stuff?
Robert messy? Can you ask him? Because there's a difference between
Let me
hoarding
ask
and being
Robert, hold
messy.
on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
true.
can hoard and just have everything boxed up, and then
Yeah.
you can be messy and like not put your
Everything
plates back
everything
in
everywhere.
in
and
when
you like
you're in the
stack
room.
everything on top of each other and stuff like that.
No,
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! By the way, David's at the house for spring break. And, oh my God! I never.
What?
I go in the room and there's just plates
Food.
and cups
Yep.
and
Yeah.
and then as I'm grabbing them, he's like, "Oh, I could take it." No, you would have already.
Yep.
You would have taken it already. I'm already here. I'm already grabbing them. I'm already grabbing your Sprite that has no top from 7-Eleven. I'm
Yeah.
already like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Wow.
Do you guys have plastic plates and plastic like utensils?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
But not. No.
No, we
Like,
Oh, it's because
No.
they're gonna start going missing, like because they start taking food in there, and then shortly, but they're gonna start going.
Oh,
They're
under
gonna
the
be
bed.
missing. Yeah,
Under the bed.
Under
it
the
happens
bed.
to us.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh,
And
I
you
thought
find
like you
them in
meant
the
like
room.
disposable.
No. I'm saying like if she had plastic utensils to use plastic utensils because they're gonna go to the trash.
Oh, you're telling me to use plastic
Yeah,
utensils.
instead of
Okay.
the good ones because they're gonna go missing.
Don't let your kids get the good ones.
No, it's true.
So your
the
room is
trash.
full of plastic utensils?
Yeah.
Angie?
Yeah, because you're the child in
Yeah.
that.
yeah. And it doesn't go away.
I
have, like, 7
I
leaves
feel like
coffee
my,
from,
I feel
like,
like
3
my
days.
parent. What's
Seven
if you
leaves
get
from
the
3
cup,
days ago.
you go
Yeah.
to the kitchen after to get another one. So why don't you just?
Yeah, the other day I was like, why isn't there? Where all the spoons go?
Yes, that's what
And
happens.
then I went to that room and the cereal bowls are just like.
Oh.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
And then it gets to the
Damn.
point where it's so nasty, you're like, you're not gonna clean that. It's gonna go to the trash.
Yeah.
So imagine that kid is like, yeah, Dad, you're buying too much stuff on Amazon. Imagine.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you got
You guys
nothing
need to
to
slow
say.
down here.
Yeah, like,
Robert said the only thing that's messy is his room, but everything else is fine.
Of course, that's the only thing you have.
Yeah.
That's the only space you have. His room is messy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But everything else
Ask
is...
Robert if he loves his parents.
He said, yeah, that's the first thing he said
Oh, okay.
on the homie helpline.
Then
He
get
said,
over it.
Get over it.
Look the other way, fool.
All right.
Does
No,
Robert
let's
pay
help,
rent?
let's help Robert out. Ask him. Yes. Ask
I-
him.
How much does
right.
he
How
pay
much
rent?
rent does he
Let me
pay?
ask Robert how
much
much he pays rent. Hold on.
And maybe like this is what the parents can do after they've paid all this money on bills and keeping you here and
Yeah.
your food
And the house.
and everything. And
Maybe
let me
Mortgage.
spend a little something on Macy's.
Maybe that's how they express
Myself.
themselves because they don't have like alone time since Robert's always there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But let's talk to him. We've got him on the line. He was
Okay.
just going back and forth with Greg all crazy.
Yeah.
Roberto.
Robert.
Rob.
Hello? Hello?
Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, perfect. Rob. Good morning,
Yeah.
Rob.
Good morning, Rob.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my, Brown Bag, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for doing this for me.
Okay, I don't know what
Oh,
we're
no
doing for
problem.
you, Rob. We're just taking your call, okay, Rob?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I need help, guys.
Tell us
Alright.
about your parents that you think they're terrible and all that stuff.
Oh no, I don't think they're terrible. I think they're amazing people, but they do have a problem of ordering too much stuff on Amazon and like Macy's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Like that one, like the great DJ that you guys have, Greg.
The
He was
great
saying that,
DJ.
He's all right.
that my dad has too many air fryers, and he bought one and another and another and another just for no reason. He said he wanted a better one and a better one.
Oh. Greg,
He
what do
kept
you, Greg,
upgrading.
what
Does
do you
he
think
fry
about
in
that,
air?
Greg? He just called you a great DJ. He's lying, huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, he doesn't. He's at a loss for words.
Yeah.
He's
Greg,
at a
what
loss
do you
for
think?
words.
He sounds like an amazing guy, honestly.
He does? Ask him a question.
What does your dad do with these air fryers?
Oh, he just he just has them sitting there, and like just it's just a waste of space, and I don't know how to tell him to get rid of them.
Bro, that sounds like a big problem, dude. Like, I don't even know what to tell you.
Yeah, man, it's just I don't know.
Greg, get
Have you
over
talked to your dad? Like, have you told him like, hey, like, we need to get you into some like
Why is there
retail
why is
therapy?
there an echo?
Oh yeah, dude, I've talked to him a lot.
I
I've talked to
think
him a
both
lot
of these
about it,
people
and
need
he
help.
It's crazy how good Greg is at talking to himself. All right, Greg, get in here, fool. Or just actually stay there. Greg is on the line, and Greg is...
Yeah,
He's
Greg
also
is-
schizophrenic.
Greg is also
And Greg
wrong.
also has sparkly pants.
He's got multiple personalities.
He's like split, but not as cool.
No.
So, do they know about this?
Sorry,
Your parents?
do they know?
Do they know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the group chat right now trying to roast me.
Oh.
So Robert is you, just to make it clear.
Yeah, Robert's me. I get mad. Oh my god, that was a lot of work. I'm out of breath.
I'll
Yeah, you were talking to
I'm out of
yourself.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I know, like, you have 5 air fryers. Oh, no way, you have 5 air fryers? Real.
That was good acting.
That's a lot of air fryers. I know, it's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Okay.
I'm out of breath running back
All
and
right.
forth. with
Let's
the
go to
microphone.
calls, though.
Yeah.
Our homie
Yeah.
Greg, his parents,
have a
they
steady
buy a
following.
lot of things.
Yeah.
But they also take care of the house.
Yes, but there's stuff that we don't need. My dad.
But okay, so what makes you feel like you have the
The rules.
authority to tell them what they need or not at their big age and after they've raised children,
Letty,
but they can't tell you?
your dad comes home and there's a package every single day, right? One package has a thermostat that's Wi-Fi related
Yeah.
that can catch a mouse.
related to
all,
Wi-Fi?
all of a
Crazy.
sudden does
Yeah.
this. But then he orders something else that he sees on the website that's
Yeah.
even better. Oh my god, this one I could connect to my phone and the TV at the same time.
Yeah.
Why do you need that? He doesn't need it,
My
right?
dad can't even text, so
Wait,
lucky for
why
me.
are you worried about your dad's package?
Yeah.
That's
You think my dad? You think my dad
That
can
is
download an app?
crazy.
You think my dad? Nope.
Well, maybe they don't know how to
leave it up
return
to your
stuff.
mom.
My dad bought. I don't know. They're all over the house. He bought these.
Who?
What is?
My dad bought these little
His
like
dad's package?
little receiver things that are supposed to catch a mouse, and they do this little.
Well, you have
you have a mouse problem.
Yeah, he's trying to solve your problem.
Thank
Remember
you,
the crying
Eli.
eyes? Yeah.
Supposedly, this little thing only dogs can hear it.
So what? Oh,
That's very fun.
that's why
You
you can
hear
hear it.
Everybody hears it. Everybody
Big
does.
dogs.
I guess you're a
Everybody
dog,
does.
right?
I thought, yeah, you were
Everybody
better.
does, and it's the
LBD.
most annoying thing. And he still has it connected, so every day all we hear is all day, as if there's ringing in the house.
Okay, but have you heard the mice?
Yeah. I was
Yes.
about to ask.
Okay.
He's.
Well, at least he's
He's
trying,
trying.
right?
He's trying his
Yeah.
best.
What have
Yeah.
you done with the mice?
I've
Cried together.
That's not a good example, Greg. Because
There's-
you did have a mice problem, so I just see your dad being like, "I'm the man of the house. Let me
Being
solve this
proactive
mice
and
problem."
doing something.
She'll buy a little. It's a lot of stuff.
And what did you buy?
I can't buy anything because they
No,
complain.
what did you buy? That
The pants he's
they got
wearing,
mad?
huh?
Oh, I just bought new forces. I bought a
Okay.
tennis bracelet. I bought
A
hats.
tennis?
I bought hats. And he's like, "Why do you need so many hats? Why don't you wear the ones you already have?" And I'm like, "Cause it's a new hat."
Yeah,
And then I walk in with some clothes. "Oh, went shopping again, huh?" And I'm like,
bruh.
"Yes."
Yeah.
And then I'm nice and I give him my old clothes. And he doesn't complain
Aw.
about that.
So sweet. He's recycling, yeah.
Yeah. But he'll
He's
take the clothes
resourceful.
within a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have a problem with him. But it's, I
think-
swear,
Greg has daddy issues.
No
it's, a
way,
problem,
bro.
it's a problem
Never
that
knew
every
that.
day there's a package outside my
I've been
house.
to your house.
Yes.
It doesn't look like a hoarder house.
Yeah, not at all.
You haven't been inside.
I did. I used the restroom.
No, there's two rooms full of stuff. There is literally laundry detergent for the rest of.
There's
Oh,
there's
wow.
two
That is a
corners.
great thing
I'm
to
not
have.
mad.
Oh, they're like
Yeah.
Costco people. Like they just like get stuff
Yes.
in
Get
advance.
bargain deals.
That's
yeah.
cool.
No, but they also take my truck and
Greg,
we'll be
you're
like,
gonna,
we'll
Greg,
be
you're
back.
gonna
And I'm
get
like,
kicked out. You're,
Greg,
you're like
you-
this close to get kicked
there's
out.
literally
You don't even use that truck.
There's
It's not even yours anymore.
100 toothbrushes for no reason.
Can I have one?
I could give you one.
Hey,
It
but
won't
you
even
never
hurt.
know. Like if
I can
someone
have the
sleeps
electrical
over,
ones,
you
can
have
have
a
one.
I can make
you
it
guys
rain.
Are, you guys are max prep for doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess whose house we're going over to?
Yeah.
Wash your
Greg,
clothes.
There's
brush your
literally-
Laundry detergent and toothpaste.
There's lotion in there that nobody uses. It's just there.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
Emergen-
bruh.
oh, I have
And-
emergency lotion.
End of the world vibes. We go to Greg's house.
Yep,
He
he has
said there's
lotion.
laundry detergent,
Everything.
there's toothbrush, and there's food. The little
Air
ratones.
fryers? And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
air
And
fryers.
there's air fryers
Oh,
for the
5
rats.
air fryers.
Oh,
One-
we're gonna
one for
live.
each of us. 1, 2, 3,
We're
4,
gonna
5.
live. I know you don't like that,
Yeah.
Danji, but we're gonna
Dude,
live.
your place
baby girl.
sounds
We're
great,
gonna
honestly.
live.
Honestly.
Honestly, that place sounds great.
Is there a tunnel?
Now
there?
now he's texting me talking smack.
Of course.
As
Look
you
how much
should.
you talked about
Real
him.
men don't wear sparkly skinny jeans.
Oh!
Hey, can your dad call in?
Yeah, that's
Did
just
he
a
tell
call
a
in.
lie?
Hey,
I want to
tell a
hear his
lie?
homie
Hey,
help
yeah.
line.
520-1059, come on.
All right.
Greg, Zach, please
let's
call
go
in.
to the phone lines. Greg believes his parents to be hoarders. Greg is living with his parents at 28 years old. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Greg does work really hard.
Yes, I
I
do.
see you
For
work
sure.
all the time.
Appreciate it, thank you. So at least somebody sees it.
And you can buy whatever you want
Yeah, I
because you
can.
don't really have bills.
Yeah,
home.
I got my own bills, my phone,
Yeah. See, he
my
has his phone
insurance,
bill.
my car insurance.
That's big. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
right,
That was a good
That's a
one.
good one.
And he sees his parents constantly buying things. You did show us a photo at Eli, that big old crate in the
Pallet.
It's a pallet.
It's a
Two
pallet.
It's a pallet, like a
I've
huge
never
pallet.
seen an order of a pallet in a driveway. That's insane. What did
Yes.
you buy? What did he buy?
I honestly sent them a video. I was like, I'm not even gonna ask what this is,
Wow.
because then I'm walking into my house and there's 2 more packages.
My house.
There's 2 more
Yeah.
packages by the door.
Okay. So they
How dare
buy
you.
a lot of things, and it's always delivered. And then Greg can't buy like a sparkly pant, and then everybody's mad at him. And
Yes.
like, oh my God, what are you doing with your life? Like,
Yeah.
why are you hoarding hats, Greg? Why are you buying so many?
Get you and then my shoes will be in the living room. You're leaving a mess everywhere. I'm like, bro,
I think
this Macy's box that's right here.
I feel like they're just mad that you're not like prioritizing like saving up. So they're just everything you do is probably annoying them right now.
I am saving
You
up.
know what I'm saying?
They don't know
in their
about it.
mind though, yeah, they don't know that. But like in their mind, they're like, ah.
What I honestly
Yeah.
think is that Greg, like I think his dad really loves him.
Yeah.
I think so
And
too.
I think Greg is just like,
Defensive.
Yeah.
Defense.
yes.
Yeah.
Look at him.
No, because
What?
look, I had like a similar issue when I lived with my grandparents, I used to like do a lot of like shopping and stuff. Come in, and I'll be like, oh man, I have to walk by my grandparents right now. I got like 2-3 bags of like, whatever, and they would give me like a look like.
You
I'm
bought
like,
more clothes, huh?
Yeah, and I'm like, it was on sale. You know what I'm saying? Because like they're looking at you like, why are you spending money on that and not getting out? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
because they're hoping you save so you eventually.
And I was like, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool.
I'm different though. I got the crib. Then I'll come in with all the bags. Say something. I paint here. No, but it's like that powerfulness that you feel when you locked all the bills down.
And you worked for it.
And you work for it.
That's how I feel.
You can afford to buy yourself something. No, bro, it's different. It's different.
I work for this tennis bracelet.
No, this is my when I pay the bills of the house, when I can pay that and then go off and buy stuff that I want for myself. Like no one in the crib can clown my laboo-boos. No one in the crib can say, why are you spending money on that? It's like, what? Are the bills paid? The lights are on?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
No one would say something, but it's very different than you where I don't want to say you're not contributing to the house because I do believe that you do contribute. Part of me just is hoping that this is just a lie for the radio of you not contributing to the household. But it'd be different if you're just like living off of them because you guys made me born. I didn't choose to be born, so deal with it, right?
Check out these pants.
Yeah, if you're that guy, and then you walk in with the same energy that I do in a house that I pay to be at. You do.
I work hard too.
I know you work
sure.
hard,
I
baby.
deserve stuff.
We're not taking that away from you. Yeah, you do. You mix every weekend. You work here. Yeah.
But we don't need 2 patio sets. We don't need 2 patio sets.
I would like a patio set.
I could give you one probably. I'll take the one that's down right now and they'll go buy it. Hey, let's use your truck to go buy another one. No, we don't need that.
I like that they're doing things together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Yesenia in Anaheim. Yesenia.
Hi, Letty.
Hi, baby girl. Yesenia, talk to us.
Hi.
What would you tell Greg?
Robert and Greg.
Grub.
Robert and Greg. Hi. So I just wanted to call in because it hits home. I feel like both my parents are hoarders as well. My dad outside in the yard, in the garage, and my mom inside. It's hard as a child because we're the child, they're the parents, and it's like you can't really tell them what to do with their money. But my dad has been struggling with depression all his life, and he has ups and downs, and then most recently, he had he went on a spending spree for like a whole year. It was out of control, and that made him hit rock bottom. My mom ended up having to take him to Mexico to, go get help, like psychiatry and stuff. When they were gone, we came in and
Don't
cleaned.
say you threw everything away.
Yes.
We threw a lot of things away.
Wow. Should have had a yard sale.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get rid of
you just threw money to the trash like that.
It's
That's
more
like-
than
No,
money.
I mean, like, they have,
sell it.
like, plants. They have my mom with, like, inside, like, she likes, like, chairs, like, furniture, clothes. Like, she just collects. For my dad, like, we had to go in and, like, take over we took away his credit cards. We reviewed all their accounts, credit cards. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to get into? What am I going to see? But it wasn't too bad. We helped them like kind of manage their finances. But yeah, and we took their credit cards away. It's an extreme situation, I guess, especially because of the depression part. But it's just the reckless spending. I feel like what made him hit rock bottom was because he realized what he did. He went into the house in the backyard, did like unnecessary like projects, built like a big barbecue, like little gazebo, and he's a very hardworking man and he's very smart, but it just got out of control, and now he regrets it. Now he's like very like just regretting it. So I don't know, like.
Did he tell you guys that he was going through stuff, or you guys kind of saw it? Because sometimes like guys don't say what they're going through. Not sometimes, all the time. Like 100% of the time they don't say, but there will be signs in those things that they do. So like probably you guys saw that he was doing that, right? And like there had to be something behind it.
Yeah, no, we saw, but like, how do you? Like again, back to the point. Us as children, as his kids, how do we go in and tell them you can't do that? Like, stop buying that. Don't do that. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe just conversations of like, hey, you know, what are you guys doing? Think about your future. Do you want to blow everything you've worked so hard in your life for right now? You know, don't you want to have like a good retirement? And
what if he tells you YOLO?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's their choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like what he was doing was finding things that helped him kill time. Like him building like that the grill. Yeah. It's like projects to just get his mind off things and hope that just helps time fly by.
Yeah, I mean, he had good intentions, and I mean...
Yeah, because there are other things that they could do to have time fly by.
Yeah.
But I know this was just a lot. You said it got out of hand, more spending, and then he got help. And now he came back. When him and mom came back, and you guys had totally moved everything. And I think it's even just the moving the things that they had, and maybe your mom liked a certain chair. Did you guys run into that where they were like, why did this get thrown out? Or were they thankful that you did that?
Oh, yeah, she was so upset. But it's like things that are, it's a really nice chair, like the frame, but she had plans to like upholster it, and it's just in the back of the corner and just waiting. And when she found out that chair got thrown out, like she had like a meltdown. But like we tell her, Mom, enjoy the things that you have, like like that thing in the back in the corner, it's no use to you, like enjoy what you do have.
Like, neither are you.
My dad, on the other hand, he came back and he was very thankful. It looked clean. It looked better. Like they were gone for like a month and a half. And we're 9 siblings, and we all came in and we cleaned, and it looked nice for that month. And then they came back and it's like, oh my God, what happened again?
Okay, that's my next question. Did he go back to, I guess, or did he find better ways to deal with what he's going through?
Yeah, he's just still in the middle of it, with medicine, but he came back a little better, and he sleeps a lot because of the medicine. So like it's still very, very recent, and we're still, my sister and I, that's what we do. We're accountants at work, so we're just like trying to manage their financial situation and hopefully get them back on track.
Well,
that's amazing. Shout out you guys
to your accounting. My love to your dad and to your mom. I hope your mom's not mad at you anymore. And your dad's going through a lot, and I know that he's sleeping more now, but I'm hoping that maybe he won't need those things soon, because Yeah. Letty, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Bethany's mom.
Destiny's mom from where?
No.
Bethany?
From Monster Mash. I give you guys the collages.
Yes.
Yeah, the little collage with the cards.
When you guys wore the Mexico jersey.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Cool.
Can I give a shout out to Anthony, my son? He'll be turning 17 April 9th.
Hold on, let me think about it. Hey, should we give her
She already talked a lot.
It's past the time.
She's kind of did it herself right now.
You know what? She went to the event, Monster Mash.
She did it multiple times.
Maybe if she gives her mom the chair back.
It's done.
Come on.
Yeah, shout out your son. I hear him.
Anthony.
Is he right there?
Yeah, we're here like late for school, but we're here.
Let's go!
Let's go late.
Anthony, man, it's your birthday. Don't go.
It's his birthday today?
No, April 9th.
April 9th.
No, April 9th.
Come on. Okay, so do you want to submit it for later?
I
know. You could just give him a regular shout out right now, and then we'll do a happy birthday April 9th.
Yeah, you for sure. I'm gonna send you a DM.
All right.
April 9th.
No, and you always send us beautiful letters.
She does.
And you always send us, and you and your daughter, I've never met your son, but you and your daughter always show up, and you're really kind. And again, to your family, like I was saying before I even knew that, I pray for your dad. And I know your mom, just get her a chair. Just take her to Home Goods. Just a little one.
Just
if I get her a chair, it'll be upholstered. Can I get her an upholstered chair?
Oh wait, she already has a lot.
She already has too much.
All right, so look, go in the house,
Yeah.
throw them all out, and then let you get her.
I think that might have been a special chair, but yeah, I'll make it up
We'll
to her.
figure it out. Yesenia, thank you for calling in.
Shout out your son.
Thank you, Yesenia.
Shout out your son.
All right. Hi, thank you again, and we love you, Brown Bag.
Oh, we love you back.
She's always so sweet.
Yeah. She is.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's
her
like,
mom. But
when it comes to like hoarding, I've seen TV shows.
hoarding.
Hoarding. Sorry, hoarding.
Hoarding.
Hoarding. I've seen TV shows on it, and a lot of people have these crazy like emotional attachments
Of
to,
course. Yeah,
to
they
random things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like a newspaper's like,
Not
we're in
my
this day.
I almost wish I was one of those people because it's like
A hoarder?
yeah, because it's
say
like
that.
wow, what love, what beautiful connections.
My brother.
Like there's people that have no connections to anybody, right, Jose? And then to
Wait, what?
no, because he was understanding what I was saying.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to be attached to a paper napkin?
That's
No.
Wouldn't it be
That'd
nice
be a
that
serious-
So much
like
trash.
I don't know how to explain this,
My
but like
You
No,
find
I get you, but imagine you had that paper and you loved it, and I went and I let the other throw this
don't
away.
do that. I love it.
No.
Yeah,
it's
imagine.
But
paper.
at least I have love in my
you
life.
can print a new one tomorrow.
That's great. Have love for
Y'all looking
yourself.
at this the wrong
Do you get
way.
attached to like water bottles and stuff? Or?
Yeah, like, oh, Stanley's for sure.
Yeah.
Remember.
my brother just texted me. He's like, "Shut up! You're burning out the spot. I go and take soaps just so they can buy more."
Oh, that's his
Yeah,
Costco right
see?
there.
And see
Yeah.
what happens
For the
when you
free
move
99.
out. You can grab stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Randy and Encino. Randy, what's up,
Randy.
Randy? Randy, let me run through this because we totally got off topic. So we
yeah.
have the homie
Robert.
Grubb, Greg Grubb, and he lives with his parents. He's older. He's in his later 20s.
Almost 30.
Pushing 30. And his parents order a lot of packages. He even pulled up. He leaves for work at 4 a.m. and saw that there was like a big old pallet of just packages
front of the
outside, and it irks him because he feels like his house is just being a hoarder house. Also, whenever he gets something, his mom and his dad are like, "What are you spending so much
Yeah,
on? Why
save
are
up,
you
bro."
ordering?" And then when someone makes a comment about their house, they say it's because of him that there's hoarding or like the packages. What would you tell him?
So what's up, bro? First of all, what's up, guys? Good morning, man.
What's up,
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy
Friday.
It's Rocket Randy.
Rocket Randy.
Rocket Randy.
Oh, yeah, Randy.
But anyways, man, hey, so did I hear right? He said he buys a lot of air fryers.
The dad.
Dad, yeah.
Hey, tell him to maybe he can get addicted to barbecues and buy mine, bro. Shoot him the IG.
Okay, Randy. Bye,
Trying to
Randy.
make
Bye,
money
Randy.
off
I know.
I'm not
We're
kidding.
gonna infomercial him right now. You know, mine. They're mini.
They're
I'ma
portable.
say-
take
They're
'em anywhere.
welded.
He has 3 already.
3 what?
Barbecues.
Oh my gosh.
But does he
3
have
barbecues?
What,
Rocky
do you eat
Randy's?
good? So shut up.
3 barbecues.
Yeah. And
What
he
do
uses
they
them.
do? Like different things?
Yeah.
One is portable. The other one is
you go.
in
Okay, for
the
camping?
storage. The other one is
Emergency.
it's made out of brick and it has all.
Oh, fancy
that's
one.
cool.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, some of them have different functions. So yeah, like the portable one, then there's
I
like a
get it.
Traeger. You can get a Traeger.
Yeah, he has one by the other one, so it's like 2 grills next
Yeah,
to
well,
each other.
one's like a smoker and one's a grill.
What if you?
You know, there's people that have nothing. Did you know that?
Wait, I got an idea.
Did you know that people they wish they had a microwave?
Or a
Did you
dad
know
with
that?
a grill.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, I got
Did
you,
you know?
Grab.
Do you know people wish they had a dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
How about Grob gets a storage unit and pays for it?
I do have a storage unit
Well,
in
then
the,
get a
in the
bigger one
backyard.
and pay for it.
No. He just keeps his bike there.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
A
Grob should pay for the storage
yeah.
unit for his parents.
Since you
The
complain
biggest
so
one
much.
they have.
Ooh, it's so cold.
It's like $300 a month. Not amazing.
Okay.
That's a lot. for
Francis
storage.
in Maywood. What's up, Francis?
Buenos dias, Brown Bag.
Buenos
Good morning,
dias.
Francis.
Francis, tell Greg something.
Robert.
First, I wanted to say, Letty, congrats on the Gracie.
Oh,
Hey.
Tita linda, te quiero
love
mucho.
you.
Thank
Allie
you.
loves you. I know you're humble, but you are the voice of Allie.
No, digan eso.
The comments. say it.
Respectfully, Francis, I love you so much, and I never want to say that about myself because
Well, I'll say it because it's what a lot of people say. So I'll
thank
say
you,
it.
thank you. I appreciate
You're
you.
the voice of Brown Bag. How about
that's
that?
Yeah.
No, it's big.
Um,
No, the voice of brown bags sound like this. Francis, sorry, Hey, I want you to know, Francis, that my heart is very full with comments like the ones that you said, because to me it doesn't matter
it's
what
like private.
girl. I cried with you. I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome for her. Like, she deserves this so much. It was amazing.
Thank you, Francis. I appreciate you because it's a lot's been happening these past few weeks, internally, externally, all of that. And I really, really appreciate words like yours because we're in a room talking to our homies.
Yeah.
But understanding that you are listening too and that you feel as appreciative
Included.
of us as we feel of you. So thank you, Mamacita.
Thank you, Letty. We're just shutting those haters up. That's all.
Oh my gosh, Francis, can you be my friend? Francis, where can I give you a hug at? I know.
She does. She does.
Okay, now, Francis, tell Greg something.
Yeah.
So it's a little tricky because Greg does live at home with his parents. But what I would suggest is maybe like challenge each other and say, okay, let's not order something for a month, but mainly more for them. And then in the meantime, have like a yard sale, but start small. Like have them like separate stuff that they haven't used in a longer time, and they can see how much money they have just sitting there, you know.
Yeah.
And save up the money, and they can either go on a trip or, like I said, just save the money, and they can see like, wow, we really do have this money just laying around, you know.
That's true.
Or they
could buy more stuff.
More air fryers.
More stuff.
I like that idea because they're gonna just see the amount it is, like the money they can get. Because right now they have a thrill in buying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Show them the thrill of selling, dog.
Ooh.
Greg, you have to take initiative, Greg. You take an initiative and you say, okay, like today we're gonna spend the day, we're gonna separate the stuff, and then plan the day for the yard sale so that they can also see that you're willing to help them and not just criticize them. You know,
a lot of work.
No.
I love it, Francis. That's an incredible
that
idea. How about this, Francis? Greg. You ask them, hey, pick something of mine to sell. I'll pick something of you to sell, and then we can both pick something of mom to sell. And so, like, each of you can pick something of the other to sell.
Greg is just gonna end up selling himself.
Yeah, they're gonna sell my pants.
So instead of a yard sale requires you guys to go in there, pick things, have a estate sale so people can walk in your house and pick what they want.
That usually happens when people die.
I know.
Everything's up for grabs.
No, I can't do that.
It could be a
fake estate.
Hey, Dad and Mom, I want to go on a family trip. Let's figure out how we don't have to purchase it by selling our stuff, and then we could go on a family trip.
Okay. There's like literally like boxes.
Do you want help or not?
Yeah, I do.
You're asking for help, and we're giving you
that's
ideas.
a lot of work to set up.
Of course. Everything is work. Everything is work.
Estate sale. You don't move anything. They just walk in your house.
No, I don't want to do
You're
that.
usually dead at that time.
So funny, bro. I'm over here cracking up at that.
Like I try to do my gym workouts in my room that I have for my gym.
Oh, dumbbells. I'll take those.
Yeah, and
estate sale.
I have to go through like freaking boxes
I know.
of
When
tissues.
you would do your things, I saw on the side.
Yeah, there's like tissue, like 10 bags of tissues. Like not little bags, a huge family size.
Well, imagine being them. I go in to get a tissue, and then there's dumbbells on the floor of Greg. Like it could be the other side.
I'm trying to box, and I'm punching over here fruit punch because there's like 10 bottles of fruit punch.
I went in to get a fruit punch, and in there is Greg punching his clown.
Using all the Kleenex.
Yeah. Why do we always run out of lotion?
They're buying it by the caseload because of you.
Let's go to Eduardo. Eduardo in Moville. What's up?
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
Brown bag.
Hola. Eduardo. Can you please talk to Greg?
Buenos días, saludos a todos.
Hey, saludos a
Greg.
todos.
Yeah.
Greg, my advice is I think it's time for you to move out, my boy.
It's not that easy, all right? Everybody just move out. You're almost 30.
Tell him,
Angie, move out.
Nobody
tells Angie.
She tries, though. Have you even looked? Do you even know what Zillow looks like in your area?
Or Redfin?
What's Zillow?
Exactly.
Redfin is actually better.
Yeah, I've been looking at that.
Craigslist is the way to go, Greg. Better deal.
You can find housing on Craigslist?
Yeah, you can.
What?
I found my office a couple of our offices
there you go.
on Craigslist.
That makes me nervous nowadays.
Eduardo, how old are you?
I'm well.
No.
No. How old are you?
How old are you?
Oh,
I'm glad
30.
you're well. Oh, you're 30. I'm glad you're well. I like that for you. Are you moved out?
Yeah. So my situation is a little bit different. I think my parents have hoarding tendencies, but I moved out when I was 18, went to school, and never went back.
Wow.
But I started to notice that my parents have a tough time getting rid of things. They attach some sort of value to a bunch of stuff that doesn't really mean anything, right? Like, I don't know, coffee makers or like printer paper or printers, just all the most random things. And it's really hard to like try to, you know, I've gone in to try to organize things, try to set up yard sales, try to like encourage them to get rid of stuff. And it's never turned out well. It like can make my relationship with my parents a little tough. So it just got to the point where you have to realize like that's their home. That's the way they'd like to live, and you kind of have to respect it. If you want to help, it's more from the psychological side rather than like the thing of the stuff.
Yeah, rather than looking at them as they're being negative, it's like you got to understand that's their way of coping or their but like to just, I guess, to attack their packages respectfully, like to attack what they're doing. You are attacking a lot more than what you think.
Yeah, stop attacking your dad's package.
No, I'm serious.
No,
I really want to get him.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
They don't need.
No,
what am I attacking?
But see, you're looking at it like that. You're looking at it on one, like you guys don't need it. Of course they don't need it. You don't need the hat you're wearing. You don't need those headphones that you have.
Levi's jacket that he got on sale. Oh my God, he doesn't need that.
Yes, but you.
Levi jackets are fire.
Hey, those are timeless, man.
Yeah, thank you. They are.
He doesn't need it.
Style.
He wears the same thing every other day.
That's how you look at it. You have to be empathetic in how they're dealing with it, what they look at it like, how they're feeling about it, all of that. And I know it sounds dumb to you because this is like for example, you're looking at it about like a 1, like if it's 1 to 10 scale of importance, 1. It's importance 1. They're looking at a 10 importance, right? So you have to consider where they're thinking about it, not just how you think about it.
But when they buy an 8-foot tall snowman of a Bronco for no reason,
their Christmas setups are always great. You know that.
But we keep it all year for no reason, and they add more and they add more.
Happiness.
And every day is Christmas.
Right, Eduardo.
So Greg is describing a great place to live.
I know.
And just complaining
Eduardo,
about it.
So you moved out. So you're like, I gotta move out, and I'm sure it was hard.
Well. Yeah, I didn't necessarily move out because of that. School kind of took me out, but definitely one of the reasons why I chose to not go back is just that at that point the lifestyle was different, and that's something that I had to learn too. To like, I can't impose that. I want to live on them because when they come over, they say the same thing. Ay, mijo, tiras todo. Like, oh, ustedes no guardan nada, and things like that. And you know, they've learned to respect that because I also respect the way they live.
What school did you go to?
UC Davis up in up near Sacramento.
UC Davis. Okay, let's see if they're enrolling. All right, we're gonna enroll Greg. We just gotta get you away.
Hey,
if not, I'm gonna enroll you to Northwest College.
Greg is like describing the perfect place. Like,
he is.
There's always soap. There's always fruit punch. No. There's everything that we could ever have. We don't even have to go to Costco.
He never drank
there.
sugar water. We just pushed sugar and water, pretended it was Kool-Aid.
And I walk into my house and the front lawn has a snowman and it's Christmas.
Yeah.
It's always Christmas in our house.
You know how
They're always
I would
baking
love that?
cookies. They always tell me they love me.
They have so many barbecues and the food is fresh.
My dad makes me burgers.
Yeah.
Like,
my dad's like, have you ever run out of toilet paper? I don't think so.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Chris and Whittier.
That's a struggle. Yeah, same.
It's weird.
For sure.
Oh
it's the
God.
word.
Yeah,
you have to go
you have to
get
shower
napkins.
instead.
Yeah.
What?
Chris.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
What's up, Chris? How are you? Hey, this is happening in your town, by the way. This is happening in Whittier.
Oh, really? Where the girls are prettier?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we haven't heard that.
Straight up facts, brother.
Chris, talk to us. What would you tell your homie Greg?
Honestly, so I could honestly relate because my parents were the same way. My mom, it was with like furniture and clothing, and then my dad, it was just like with random things like, you know, like he mentioned air fryers, George Foreman grills. Shout out to George Foreman.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. man. Those grills came through.
No, his son's George.
Yeah. But then like if I like once a month, like or every like maybe even twice a month, we would have a yard sale. They would see like, oh wow, we can actually, you know, make money, get our money back, or if the return window was still there, just return it, you know, because it was just sitting there. It was just taking up space. And
would they let you
do that? Yeah. They were very open to it because they saw the potential money that, you know, even just
you got to show them the money they can get back.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, they took trips. They bought they bought a car. You know, they really saw like, wow, we can actually, you know, if instead of just sitting there, let's just, you know, make money off of it. You know.
See.
My dad has an air pressure washer, whatever that thing does.
He probably cleans the backyard.
No, he doesn't use it at all. It's just he's used it once and that's it.
But if he ever wanted to use it, he could use it again.
Is your sidewalk clean?
No.
He doesn't. Don't believe him.
And then he's
Yo,
like,
your
oh,
dad
it's
has
full, oh my bad, you're
everything,
right.
bro.
It's full of snow.
I bought this electric lawnmower that has headlights on
Bro,
it.
you keep
I have
describing
a
the
question.
coolest dad ever.
I know.
I have a
Greg.
question. Do they ever buy you something?
No.
Maybe that's the
Is that
problem.
the
Yeah,
problem?
wait. Well, like deodorant and stuff.
You don't have to buy your own deodorant?
Well, they buy it in
about-
like bundles.
What about your
Bro.
Because it's
shampoo?
on sale.
Wait,
They're
What about your
expensive
you've
soap?
never
as hell,
gone
bro.
to, bro, my deodorant costs like $10.
Yeah, it's like $10 every time.
For one?
They even
Yeah.
keep it behind a glass now.
Yeah.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, Callie. What's up, Callie? Callie, please talk to.
What up?
Please talk to
Hi,
Gregory, Callie.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna say I love you guys. Everybody spreading the love, so I'm gonna say that first.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go,
Thank you.
Kelly.
All right, so I have a different perspective. I feel like he needs to think about it like this. He has both of his parents tricking on each other. I love that situation. They're buying stuff, and it's all going to the house. He's going to be moving. When he moves, I bet you they have an extra toaster, extra dryer, extra TV, extra everything for him already. And then he's at the age to have kids. So with them having this spending spree, as soon as you give them a little seed to spend on, you're in the clutch right there, buddy.
Yeah.
So leave it alone.
Oh.
Come on,
Hey,
Greg.
Kelly, that's
You
deep.
gotta
That's
look
true.
at it like
Yeah.
that.
That's smart.
Literally, you know. Okay, you're gonna move one
Thank
day.
you,
I
Kelly.
hope.
Yeah.
I hope one day
Yeah.
you're gonna move.
No, he's not.
I hope it.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It
Because
is
then,
very
because
expensive.
look at Jose. Jose moved. He just still only has his mattress there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like appliances cost money. A duvet set
Yeah.
costs money.
Yeah.
There's
A
things that
bidet.
cost money that you don't even know what it is, but you need it for your
Everything.
house.
Yeah,
True.
bro.
Yeah.
Now you won't have to
Cutlery.
worry about that because mom and dad
Toilet
have it
plunger.
already. They have 7 of them.
They have you'll have an air fryer.
Yeah, you'll be
I'll have an air fryer.
You have a
Yeah.
pressure washer.
Deodorant,
You'll have an inflatable.
Deodorant.
tissues.
Soap.
Yeah.
Huh.
Bro, all those things
Fruit
you just save
punch.
money on.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
I would
Do
really
they
like
have
to
like an
speak to
extra-
one of your parents.
My
I
mom's
know.
trying to call.
Tell her to call.
Yeah, she's been trying to call.
Oh,
And
no,
your
not
dad.
trying. There's hey, Humberto, answer his mom's call.
Answer his mom's
Have
call
some
right
respect.
now, right now, right now.
Have some respect.
Yeah,
Contesta, Humbert.
What I know is that your parents love you very much.
Yeah, they do.
And
Yeah,
as
they
long
do.
as
They have a
that's in the
spending
house,
problem.
doesn't matter what else is.
But they have a spending problem. But then when I do it, there's a problem. It's cool when they do it, but it's a
Yeah,
problem when
because
I
at
do
the
it.
end of the day, it's their house, so they can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
They're grown. They're
I'm
your
only
parents.
buying shoes. They're over here buying a freaking weed cutter that
Yeah.
does like
They have a
backflips.
weed cutter? Wait, they got weed?
No, like
My
Oh,
Hoarders?
like a
Yeah.
weed whacker.
weed whacker. There we go.
Bro,
Yeah,
your parents have everything.
They do.
they don't need it. They don't
But
need
you
all that
never
stuff.
know.
What if you need
maybe,
it one day?
Yeah, one day.
Is your
They'll
lawn
give it to
nice?
you.
It's gonna come in handy.
Maybe okay. Look, maybe they're buying all these things and hope that you start a side business. They got the pressure washer.
Yeah, pressure
they got
washer's
the
a
weed
really good
whacker.
business
Yeah,
They got a
bro.
grill. They're like, please, Greg, open a side
Right.
restaurant, clean that. You know,
Something.
go garden, do something.
They're
I'm gonna tell you
acquiring
right now.
assets for you, brother.
The other day I walk outside in the backyard and my children are collecting rocks. They have just a bunch of rocks
Yeah.
all over. They're putting them on top of the what's the thing where in the parties you put ice and then you put all the
Cooler.
Yeah,
Cooler, mhm.
they're putting it on top of the cooler. It's just big rocks, little rocks, just
Yeah.
rocks. You saw it, Angie?
I haven't seen
And
it.
it's a bunch of rocks, and I'm like, "What are you guys
Cute.
doing? This is not okay." I one day I'm taking out the homework from their backpack. There's rocks in their backpack.
Nice.
Brother,
They move it
They're
right.
in there. Yeah.
brother,
Moving rocks.
what are you
They're
doing,
selling
brother?
them.
Yeah, no, but I'm like, "What are you doing, brother?" And then
Transporting.
this is not some. This makes your backpack heavier. I'm taking out
Right.
these rocks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, aren't those rocks on your nightstand?
Oh.
Because I have crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocks.
It's like I'm waiting for them to
Crystals.
turn into
Rocks.
crystals.
Oh.
And so then I see like
so sweet.
I see like, okay, it's a we're doing the same thing. How can I tell you no if I'm doing the same thing? How can you tell your parents no if you're doing the same thing, Greg?
Because they're trying to go band for band with me.
Just you just gotta
Gonna go
realize how
bun for
much of
bun.
it is a mirror. How much of it is a mirror. How much of something you're angry at someone else is something you do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hi, Greggy.
Now I have hella rocks in my backyard. Does anyone want one? They're regular rocks.
It's okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't
Yeah,
think
but
we need
maybe-
You
rocks,
can
no.
take
No.
them from the kids.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Well, Jorge wants to sell them. My son. He
If
wants
he
to do a
paints-
bag of 10 rocks for $10.
Tell them to draw on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a business.
That is a
He's gonna
business.
be able to rap about cool things.
He's gonna say they're gems.
Then he can say,
He's gonna say,
That's
rock.
great
I've
marketing.
been selling rocks since I was 7.
He's not lying.
It's true.
All right.
All facts.
Oh, thank you. Goodness gracious, Maria.
Maria.
Maria, Maria.
Good morning, Maria.
You remind me of a West
Good
Side
morning,
Story.
brown bag.
Good morning. This is Greg's mom.
Uh-oh.
We've been on your side the whole time, Maria.
Yeah, just so you know.
Maria, he came in this morning and he's like, hey, last minute homie helpline that just came in.
Yeah.
And on the DMs. And then as we're reading it, he's getting so like heated up as like, yeah, isn't that crazy, guys? And we're like, oh, this is not from someone that messaged us. This is your life, Greg. And so he told us that
Gregorio.
Yes.
Oh!
Maria, he said that when he went outside today, there was a pallet on the driveway and it was just blocking everything. Is this true?
It is.
Oh, Maria.
That's true. But little does he know that pallet is a white fence that now he's going to have to build.
That's so cute. You got a white fence because springtime is coming and there's a yard.
Oh my God, Greg is complaining because he has a white picket fence.
That's the American dream.
Bro.
Greg, you're so annoying.
Oh my God. Oh, I hate this golden retriever.
Oh, yeah. And he's probably doing it also for
Easter, all of that.
I wish I had a white picket fence.
This white picket fence and my parents.
Exactly.
See, I get the vision, Maria. I get the vision of what you're trying to do.
So he says that you guys order all the time. He even threw Macy's under the bus.
We love Macy's. They have Ralph Lauren.
But he was saying all of that, but that when he brings something, you guys get upset.
Oh, of course, because we don't walk in with $200-300 bags. You know, let me rephrase it. We're not hoarders. I'm not a hoarder. Greg and his father are.
Like father, like son, and that's why you're mad.
That's why you get mad.
You're right.
You're just like your father.
You're right. And the whole time, Greg, you've been complaining about your dad only, not your mom.
You've been complaining about yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Look in the mirror.
I don't have a hoarding problem.
Look in the mirror.
I don't have a hoarding problem.
Greg says
say the truth. Say the truth. How many times a week do you walk in with bags? How many times?
Probably a couple times a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does he hoard? Because he was saying that Eli has like 5 air fryers.
Bedazzlers.
He does. He does have 5 air fryers, but for different uses.
Oh, see?
How many times can you different?
What are the uses?
Tampoco, Maria.
Frying air
for 5 different times.
Well, we host a lot of parties, so he loves to do a bunch of hot wings, chicken.
Okay.
And when we host parties, it's like 50 people.
Yeah.
So you can't have one air fryer.
Maybe
Yeah,
Greg,
right. I've been there.
If Greg could bedazzle the air fryers, he might be happy.
Maria, on a separate note, Maria, what do you feel about your child, like the flare pants that he wears? And I guess the guys say he wears sparkly pants.
Those pants. Dios mío.
You hate them a
She
lot.
loves, my dad hates them. My dad is the one that hates them.
No, she just said like, ay, no.
She doesn't mind. Reminds her of back in the days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think he could do? I guess he feels like he wants you guys to stop buying things.
Start by paying rent.
This took a turn.
Let's start there.
I love Maria.
I love you so
The
much.
way my bank account works, like I
Yeah,
have
you can
to.
stop buying all the stuff.
Because you don't get on someone's nerves that you don't pay rent, but you're coming in with bags every other day.
Yeah.
But they're over here coming in with packages
They
every day.
can do it. It's their house and they paid
No,
it.
I'm not gonna
They've earned it.
pay rent when
I
they're
love
over here
Maria.
spending like on
And then think about it.
thermometers that you don't need.
Think about it. If you start paying rent, then you don't have money to buy anything else that you don't need.
Wow.
So then that'll stop your hoarding problem.
200 caps.
Yeah.
The what?
He doesn't need 200 caps. He doesn't need sweats.
Yeah.
He doesn't need shoes. I mean, he does need shoes, but he doesn't need 50 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
He walks in with a bag of brand new shoes, 4 shoes at one time. I'm like, what? Why?
Wow, Greg.
Yeah.
Buy toothpaste. Buy deodorant.
Influencer. That's
Yeah.
Buy toothpaste.
Buy toothpaste.
Maria.
Hey, by the way, we do
He
need
said that
toothpaste.
he said that he got mad at those pallets because the girl he snuck in last night tripped over him.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why he said he got mad.
He knows better. He
Yeah, I know,
won't
that's-
sneak
that's-
anyone in
that's
here.
That's not what he said.
I will get.
Nice.
But I'm going to tell you the truth. We're storing everything in separate rooms because we're giving him a hint that he needs to move out of his room to put more stuff in there.
I knew it. I
Two
knew
rooms.
it.
Hey,
You already have 2 rooms.
Thank you so much for calling,
You don't need
Maria.
another room. You don't need another room.
is the best.
There's already 2 rooms. You don't need a 3rd room.
Does it feel like the walls are closing in on you? It's because you're trying to get you out.
It's on purpose.
Yeah. It's totally on purpose. Like, oh my God, I just have my bed that I can sleep in. Get out. When will you move out, do you think?
I want to move out soon. At least soon.
At least.
Do you know like what city at least?
Great plan.
Move soon.
Out here, like Burbank
Burbank?
area. Yeah, Burbank area. I don't know why. I want to move like more towards the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just more life over here. More life.
More life.
Yeah.
More life.
I don't know. Like I feel like Whittier is really. It's nice over there, of course.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's nothing over there.
Are you gonna miss your parents?
Yeah, of course.
I can't.
Yeah.
I think you should move.
I want to.
I think you'll appreciate these two people in your life more.
It is a goal.
For sure.
Or for sure.
It is a goal, right? Like a goal. Not right now though. Everybody's telling me to live my life.
You just said you want to move soon.
I know.
Now it's not a goal.
You can live your life times 10 when you live alone. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Soon could like be like 2 years, 3 years.
That's not soon.
So like in your 30s.
Like,
That's not soon. Keep it here. We
still
have
in my
Disneyland
I'm
tickets.
still in my 20s, dog. Like,
Disneyland tickets after this. Power 106.
Brown bag mornings.